This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this episode really needs a director's cut. This is like 5 different plot points happening all at the exact same time.
Yeah,
right? And they had to jam all this into a 23 minute.
It is one of those things where we said this before that this was like there's still a lot of plot points happening. This could have been the movie like the final movie in and of itself. But no, we didn't have time for that. This is just
right. No. They forgo the opening. They're like, oh man, they really said, hey, I need every minute of airtime that I can.
To be fair, that is pretty standard. That's standard fare for like final episodes. Like, yeah, we'll skip the opening. Maybe we'll throw it in during the final fight or some shit. But man. Yeah, they really ran out the clock on this one.
Oh yeah, they were min-maxing as much as possible. They're like, we need to tell all this story. You know. Also, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. The fight transition from a music part to a warehouse is probably the lamest fucking shit we could have got for a final fight. I mean, we'll get to it as we discuss it. But boy, hey man, there was a lot of weird decisions that were made in this episode, that's for sure.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's still. Hey, I'll say that, and I'll say this for the fight though, just before we get into the full thing. As far as fights go, though, this still continues to be Gavv as a whole continues to be like a season just of like absolutely goated fight scenes because the fucking even at the amusement park like, and we're doing the obligatory thing of let's run through all the forms and shit. It's still just so good. Whoever it has been doing the fight choreography for Gavv feels similar to what we got from like Geeks with all the stuff that they did with like Buffa's forms and shit, like his fights. It's just someone is very creative and with a very good vision of like fight choreography is at the helm for this, and that we need to like lift them up and make sure that they never go away.
Alright, Tariq. It is here. We have reached the end. You know, another year has come and gone, right? Hey, it is. Yeah. It is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 50. Aim for it. A delicious future. This is the final episode, you know? We were following this amnesiac child, right? This literal amnesiac child, from him waking on the beach and everything to the point where he is here now. He went from a beach to a house, right by the end of it. He went
from a beach to a house to learning how to make his own food. It's truly a come up story.
Look, you know what they say? Look, Toei Bandai put all their money on the Gochizo, and even within this, it's crazy how within like the last 5 minutes they just shoved down a bunch of Gochizo and said, "Hey, here you fucking go buy."
Look, Gochizo never end, okay?
Right? The best part is after this episode aired, they announced like 3 different Gochizo products for you to buy, as well.
Of course, yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. All right. So where do you want to take? Should we just follow?
Let's start.
All right. So because this episode follows a fucking insane story where they just kept cutting between every characters and their little bits because
I guess the only way to do it is to do it in the way is to I think that seeing as it's the final episode and fuck it whatever, let's just do it by Kamen Rider in terms of like I guess let's do it in terms of our 4 main characters, which are the Kamen Riders and Sachika, because those are the people that do things throughout this. Although I will say Sachika is the least doing anything of the entire show. I guess just to cover what Sachika does this episode, it's say that things are going well.
Not
and
what
then,
it seems. You're like, oh boy, hey.
and then kind of like not gaslight Masaru, but at least hey,
hey, do you want to hear from me or do you want to hear from Shoma? Right? Who would you want the lie? Not the lie, but the truth to be exposed from, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to be the one to explain it to you? Because it seems like you already got it, but again, Sachika being one of, like, the most well-adjusted character of this entire show is like, look, I could just tell you that feels wrong. So, like, I'm just gonna let you, like, I'm not gonna tell you no, but I am gonna say you should probably talk to Shoma. And whether or not, what you do with that, what you infer from me saying that to you, is up to you, okay?
Right, yeah. Yeah, or just, I guess just chilling back at the house, just look at it like, hey, man, what a crazy day this has, this has been.
And to be real, like, it's not like Sachika or Masaru have anything to do in this episode, really. Like, there's no, it's just the other three fighting.
Oh, yeah, you know what? There's no reason for them to go on Twitter, you know, and start putting it for me.
There's no information to, like, fight back against, and there's no fucking sweets that need to be made. So I guess
right,
they
don't have to go break into a factory or anything at this point. They're just there.
It's just, man, yeah. It's it is great though that for all of the, as you said, various plot lines going on, the directors did not feel any need to infer something would happen with Sachika. Look, that bubble stayed blank the entire time, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh boy, man.
It's just
man, a lot of people were betting.
Not all your dreams. Not all your dreams are.
Like, look,
not all your dreams are gonna come true.
The only reason the time the opening has ever been written, that was 01, and that was only because they hired a different director to do the opening, and he left, and they're like,
and it was a mistake. Like, that was a big goof.
Yeah,
that happened for
I don't know
01.
what they were thinking when they just told a guy, be like, hey, here's some footage. Do what you want with this footage, you know, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'm still not sure how you get a point of, like, the is-as situation and like, let that happen.
Look, the guy just thought it would be cool if they, like,
I don't know.
Blue,
yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
but what if she was red?
Yeah, but then you soft lock yourself into, like, oops, we have to do this thing that we weren't planning on doing.
But they didn't have to. They just decided, like, oh man, people were just, I guess they were like, oh man, what's supposed to move the up? And they were like, oh, I don't know, it just looked fucking cool. Was this supposed to mean something? And they were like,
did I have to make it mean something?
Right? I just thought it looked cool, you know, like, I don't know what you just said make it open. I was like, yeah, fuck it, you know, hey, give me Photoshop, give me Premiere, you know, right?
Yeah, let me get the actor in a red wig and a fucking, and like a red extension, like,
you know, this just looks cool, you know, right? I don't know what more you want me to do, you know, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I love how Monster started piecing all this, like, oh man, Shoma, man, Shoma must have had a cool mom who also likes it. Just like my sister, who also likes
Shoma really loves, man, Shoma really keeps talking about his mom in his, like, little journal. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, man, Mom was right about sweets. Hey, what was that about Shoma being... Hey, I half expected Masaru not to ask what was Shoma's mom's name was. How old was Shoma again? Which would be such a weirder question, but, like, would also just make sense if he was trying to do, like, the mental calculus to be like, okay, so my sister went missing around this time, and then Shoma showed up at this time afterwards, and he's talking about missing his dead mom, and he's, like, half granude, and, hold on, wait a minute. I think I can piece this together.
Hold on.
I've almost cracked the code.
Do you have a whiteboard? Do you have a cork board in here and some red
Can I Pepe Sylvia this shit?
Right? I was like, this is start to wait a minute. Wait, I'm working this out.
This is starting to resonate with me. I think I got something going on.
Right. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's what they're off to. Hey.
Yeah. I guess. Okay. So I think we should keep going in order of who has the most shit going on. Which I think, oddly enough, might go from that point, like, from least to most. I think it goes Lakia, Shoma, and then Honto, because Honto has the most shit going on with his fight.
I feel like
Shoma, look, okay, Shoma and Longo's fight is this whole, like, you know, long overdue fight between siblings about, like, family and stuff. Honto's shit again brings us back to the question is this a forced ghost
about how we were talking
situation?
about how I still don't think Jeep and Hata has ever actually made actual conversation to each other.
Yeah.
But I also do not
Uh-huh.
think that it also occurred to me this time, I don't think that Hato and Lizelle have had an actual conversation.
Oh, I mean, they definitely haven't had a conversation other than her going, "Papa, shoot him," and him getting shot.
Right? But yeah, hey, we're just gonna lock it. How, boy, man, hey, I thought they did not know what to do with Lockyer. I thought they could have had him. We could have had like a little tag team battle with it, right? It made more sense.
Lockyer,
you know,
Lockyer just fights against doors this episode. It's him versus all the doors.
You know, look, like I said, this is the end of his character arc. You know, right? If you think about it, right, the last thing he saw was Komel coming through the door, dying. You know, and this is the end goal. I'll be like, hey, look, no one should ever feel sad about their
no one
dead
should
relative.
no one should ever have to deal with the terror of doors again.
Right? No one should ever see their dead relative, their dying coming through the door, you know? I will destroy all these doors, you know? And once again, we still don't ever get the explanation of the door space, which I think is fucking great. I love how this thing was just introduced, like, yeah, this thing just exists in this world. We're never gonna, right? Like, we don't know if there was like some weird like archetypal like god engineer. Like there's not like some weird Prometheus, right? Like how in like the Alien series, like what is the deal with the fucking aliens, right? Like what is like the whole mythos about that shit? You know, there's like fuck
right.
It.
Like
you know, like
who watches the door?
Right?
Who made the door space?
Right, I just like always like, hey, fuck these doors. I fucking hate these things, you know. Right?
They took my brother from me. If it weren't for these doors, we never would have had drugs.
Right, this is fucking amazing. This is what just had him just blow up all these fucking doors and that's it. You know, right? Also, I thought you could probably there was a way more. Also, by the way, I don't know the way that this door space is. This thing is just floating in space. First of all, right? This door space is absolutely unhinged. The more that
the fact that not only does he fall, but he falls into when he does like finish blowing up the door space, and it's like, okay, doors have been defeated. Great.
I didn't realize these doors were straight up floating in the middle of the fucking sky.
Yeah, it turns out the doors were supporting the platforms within the door space, I guess. Okay.
Right, this entire door space is just so fucking insane. It just raises more questions for this fuck. I thought like this door space was probably just out like the desert or some shit, and no one in the grave, so just was like, where the fuck we fucking
and
sand
again,
out there?
The door space is something that the Stomach family discovered. Like,
right, this has just been there. Right, no one has decided to look up, look to get a telescope and look out into the desert. Like, oh wait, what the fuck's over there?
This is like how they're like in like how to get girls in a dungeon, or like Maggie or whatever. And there's just like dungeons just appear sometimes, and then like that's the thing we have to deal with. And it's like, that seems incredibly problematic.
Yeah,
and it's like,
also,
we just deal with it sometimes.
Lucky did not have a smart plan. He was like. I was like,
yeah, I'll destroy every door. Okay, but like, what happens when all the doors are closed and you're still in there? What do you mean?
Also, I guess it turns out that the door was actually just holding up this this old dimensional rift, and then you destroyed up this, and I was like, oh, fuck, did not think of that, huh?
Yeah, well, it's collapsing on me. Oops, whoopsie doopsie.
You know, hey, guess I'll die. You know, I will accept this as my fate. You know, right? But the two pudding goats, like,
I love that. So at the end of it, what we see is, so I thought when that happened, like the pudding gochizos were, I honestly, fuck it. If dough pudding and jelly gochizo had jumped out the door and grabbed rope and threw it down to him, I would have fucking gone with it.
Right? I thought they were like, hey, I need you two to go back and tell everyone, you know, I die here, all right? Also, let them know that I die. By the way,
tell my story.
Right? Hey, tell Sachik. Hey, my sucker. Hey. Well, we could have gone out a little more, you know. Right? Biggest regret, you know. Right? Also. Also, it doesn't help by the implication of it, right? So this, like the implication is this supposed to be Lucky's big heroic send off. You know what? Hey, right? And the best part is like the pudding, the 2 points does not know. I thought the 2 pudding Gochizos, and I guess the rest of and I guess everyone at Happy Party by then, I guess it was assumed that he's dead, right?
I mean, yeah, they don't know if he lives. I mean, I guess Shoma, like, is the only one that has faith, like, he'll be back. And it's like, on what basis do you believe that he's gonna live? Like,
right?
That's crazy. That's a crazy.
His 2 little minion Gochijo straight up said, yeah, we saw him fight. In his last straight, he let us go, you know? He said that we
fell into the abyss. But
like,
he did keep
we no longer have
mode.
to be burdened by being... Right, we are no longer. He freed us from our contracts. You know, we no longer have to hang out with him.
Pudding is a free elf now.
Right? I just love how long is this is just. I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to die. You know, fuck it. I finished the door space. I told my 2 puddings my last. I told the 2 pudding Gochus my last sequence. You know, I told them.
I told them to delete my browser. I told them to delete my browser history. They got that covered.
Yeah, you know, right? Here are all my court. Here's why I held all the good rocks. I've been saving all the good rocks.
Go make sure that somebody takes good care of my rock collection.
You know, I put them in a tin and I buried them in the yard. Right, this is where. Be sure to tell them that to find it. You know, but yeah, it's just fucking crazy how Loki gets tired. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna die here. Fuck it. You know, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that is the unfortunately somewhat anticlimactic end of Lakia. I mean, as far as it ends, is he just winds up going back to the Granute world and being a guy who carries around a little talking guy, right?
Yeah, it doesn't help that afterwards I felt he's like, oh, he did not have to send pudding and jelly away, right? I just assume you were just sending them away and be like, oh, you're free, I'll let you go free.
Yeah, no, they jumped ship. They jumped ship because they saw that it was sinking, and they went, oh, we're going back to the human world. Fuck this. I didn't choose this shit.
Yeah. Look, we were never asked to be born to begin with. We're artificially created.
We don't have to go with you. Fuck off.
They just left. I was so confused. Like, I legitimately thought it was him just telling them his final secret. Hey, go. But no, they were like, oh, fuck this. You know, we kind of want to live.
Yeah. I don't want to fucking...
Hey, you can go down, all right? We you know.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. Like, you came here later. You can hang out with him.
we already did our part. You know, all right? But yeah, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, and then it just felt like he's alive by the end of it. I was like, oh. I assumed. There was like they're gonna kill him off like that.
It was not realistic to expect them to kill him, and I still thought it would have been really fucking crazy if they did. But yes, instead we've chosen the
he's back to living in the Granute Society.
I also want to point out that in the Granute Society, he is back to wearing clothes. I don't know if you noticed this, but he's wearing clothes at the end, which again brings up the question: are all of the Granute part-timers just fighting basically in their underwear or practically naked?
Right. Does that mean he moved up to higher class society now? Right. That's the thing. Right. As far as we're aware of, right, only higher class Granute actively wear like human clothing. You know. It's like, did he move up?
Yeah.
Did he before?
Did he just take from the? Did he just use the much like he did with Shuga? Did he just use the smoldering remains of the stomach household and just use that to
or the
give himself housing?
Right, he's like, hey, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take some stuff. Like, did he land on one of those? I was like, oh man. Or did he bring back some good rocks and traded that to go up the class system? You know? Like,
he's like, oh, you've never seen rocks like these before.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. Hey man, what you guys got there? Granite? Lime?
You need this. You gotta try this fucking obsidian, man. Obsidian smooth.
Oh man, hey, how much for your house and your clothes for this obsidian piece?
I've got some what's the fucking rock that's made from volcanoes and stuff? Like the
Is that just volcanic rock? Is that what it's just?
Volcanic. I'm gonna look it up. Volcanic rock.
I'm pretty sure it's just called. I think it's. I don't. Is there an official like scientific?
What is a volcanic rock type? Igneous. Okay, wait, hold on. The three types are. Yeah. Okay. Basalt, andesite, rhyolite.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
so
man,
yeah.
fuck
Anyway,
yeah, the great.
igneous
I've
rock.
never
Yeah.
fucking ever heard of that shit before. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Whoa. Hey man, what's you're talking about stuff I don't even know about. Whoa. Where'd you get it? Well. Don't worry, I have control. I have complete control over supply and demand because I've shut off the gateway to get to these rocks.
Right? Yeah. So it's just funny. I was like, I guess he just lives in high class gradient society now. Yeah, you know.
I mean, I guess or something.
Yeah. You know, hey, look, hey, man. Also, the gradient war's insane. 3 months, right? They finally decided on a president.
The amount of the post. The post, I guess the epilogue, I guess, happening 3 months later is really weird to me because it's like, it feels like some of this stuff should have happened, like, day one.
Look, look, you know what they say, look, if the presidents go down, you better hope that there's a backup. You better hope there's a vice president that's ready to take his place, you know, right? In case if there's the president ever has a health scare.
Yeah.
You know, right? Better be ready. Yeah. Better have that chain of command ready just in case for who's next in line. You know.
Yeah.
But Lakia is still alive. He lives in the gradient society by himself. And everyone probably think he's gonna be like this little weird little silver trinket. You know, right?
Yeah.
Like,
there's the guy who talks with his little gremlin. I've never seen that shit before.
Right. What is that thing? You know. Right.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the. Also, you have to realize that the fact that the whole like dark treats like situation is shut down completely means that probably the Granite world is super fucked with like hordes of addicts just going through withdrawal. Like they just got cut off cold turkey and they probably went fucking insane. Yeah, that's the real reason I think.
Is that why it took them 3 months, dude?
Because they're just the recovery of normal society. They had to call in the Granute National Guard to come sweep up all these people.
But I guess the mayor was like, hey, hold on, hey, that's unconstitutional. You just can't send those in, you know, right?
Yeah.
Our courts rule you cannot do that, you know, right? Yeah. Once again, still confused on how the weird
the way in which Granute Society truly operates.
Right, what is like? There's some parallels, right, to our world, but like, at what point does it stop? You know.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. All right. So that's Lakia's journey. You know, it ends like that.
I mean, I guess we'll end with Shoma because Shoma's chronologically is the last one to end. But I do just want to say that I feel like Honto's just has the most, like, revelatory shit happening because it is not just Honto's fight against Jeep. It's, Jeep's... It is the, I guess, culmination of Jeep and Liesel's weird relationship. Also, that is, like...
That he somehow got roped in? Right? I think it's just real fucking funny. Like, he just got caught up in this thing, right?
Like, also, Liesel is like, you killed Papa, it's time for you to pay. Listen, I understand that, sincerely, Honto is the weakest of the three Kamen Riders, so it makes sense to go for him first. But he's not of all the people that are really truly responsible for Liesel, for like Boka's death, it's really more on like Longo, and Longo literally stabbed him in the back, and Shoma like backed it up, like got him down like weak enough for Longo to stab him in the back. Like the Stomach family did the most to like fuck him up. It's not really, in my opinion, like
I think even when we go back to the footage of Honto fighting Boka, I feel like Honto was probably like the first one knocked out.
I'm pretty sure Honto rammed into Lakia and or like Hulk swung by Boka, some shit like that.
Right, like, you know, right, like I said, you know, right. I feel like once again,
at best, he's like an accomplice to murder / like accessory. I just don't know why you would put like this on Honto. Like,
Oh, look,
Honto is...
look, she got cut off from her funds. She no longer has access to her bank account and everything, right? Look, it fucking sucks
She's
for
gotta
her.
She's gotta start from the bottom and work her way up to the real person that killed her father. Which, again, gotta say, not Honto. Honto is just like...
once again,
is the human that got caught in the alley.
Boy, I feel like you guys are projecting to the wrong person. Look, I just want to get these humans back to normal. Right? I don't want to be involved.
I mean, it's great because he literally like looks at them as just like, look, you two are clearly going through your own shit. I just gotta tell you, I just don't feel like fighting and killing anybody right now. I'm just a guy. Like, I just really don't need to be... Like, I don't need to be killing kids out here.
Right,
like,
I think it's real fucking funny as they're talking. I was hoping that Hato would just, like, in the background, just, like, take the cart and then just slowly sneak away. you know, right?
I mean, it is funny that basically does kind of happen by the end of it, where he's just, like, by the end of the fight against Jeep and Lizelle, he just kind of leaves... Even though he does... Like, Jeep dies, he doesn't, like... take the time to kill Lizelle too. He just
right, and he also doesn't even like say anything to her, right? He's like, oh, right, like this is the combination, right? This is like the repercussion of your deeds, all right?
Yeah, he's just like,
all right, he just like he just kicks. I don't want to kill you while you're... murder. He attempted to kill Lizelle, right, with his rider kick before Jeep shows up. He's like, oh, well, I got one of them.
And then it's like, I got one of them. She's probably. She's just a rich
mental
kid
breakdown,
she's just a rich kid with Cthulhu powers. There's no real harm in like.
Right, she's going to her. Right, she's gonna go to like her own weird. Right, she's having her own weird mental break. He's like, and like, how do like, this is the way characters having mental breakdown in this show due to poor communication. And hey, trust me, I've been there, right? But
I'm gonna let this one. I'm gonna let this one slide.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved anymore. Like, there's like,
I don't want to. I feel real bad about this. But hey, look, Honto gets his first, like, real one-on-one, like, victory against, I guess this is his first real one-on-one victory against anyone doing Bitter Gavv. It's actually a one-on-two victory if you think about it. He beats both Baki Bitter Gavv and Lizelle. So he's got, like... and he does it all on his own, okay? He didn't need anybody's help.
Hey, spoiler, my money, don't ever let me bet. The fifth Bitter Gavv clone did not show him at any point,
Yeah, hey, there's still time in the movie. There's still time in the movie.
Look, right, look. Hey, new bet. Hey, Bitter Gavv in the V cinema. Hey, Lizelle dating the Bitter Gavv, the fifth last Bitter Gavv clone. Right. It's like she's like, hey, get it up for me.
I'll raise you as my own. You will be my savior. You will be the one to take my revenge.
Again, right? Yeah. But yeah.
So Honto freezes them down, beats the shit out of them, just turns into a punching match, which is pretty great. There's some cool stuff that happens, like fucking Jeep ripping off his
when he suplexes her, that was fucking amazing. I fucking love that when he did that.
Yeah, he holds both of their heads together and smashes them in the he pushes their heads together, then headbutts them both like a fucking crazy person. It's pretty fucking savage.
Yeah, he's like he really does not want to be dealing. He's like, I need to get this. I'm really through of dealing with this family and their bullshit. And by that I mean both. This family has caused me so much fucking trauma. I was like, I want to be done with them. Also, I think the best part about during this sequence, right? I'm not sure how much real time space is happening in this moment. Right when Jeep is dying and he sees Sheeta's spirit, right? It's like, is this happening in real time? Is this just having this conversation?
I assume that he is having this conversation next to Lizelle, and she is not understanding who the fuck he thinks he's talking to.
Right, like say, is this like a weird like time stop moment, like in like a moment of flash in his death? you know, that only he can perceive in his time, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't even say goodbye to Lizelle or anything, right? His final words is just to his dead sister that he has not been able to get over with in over, what is this? Was it episode 50? She died what? Episode, fuck, I forgot when the...
I want to say it was. I want to say it was like 16.
Right, so let's see, so what is, that's what, 34 episodes, you know? Right, that he is still not being able to...
I'm gonna go to it because I'm pretty sure it's the episode that we get.
Caking, right?
Yeah.
Right, it was the episode we got caking.
So let me see. Caking
14?
is
14? 14, right?
Is hold on. 18 is the gift of Noel. Caramel pudding. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's Spider Gavv. Hold on.
14. It has to be 14, right?
Cake. Miraculous 14. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah.
Yeah. So so hey, look, you know what it takes? It only takes you 36 episodes to finally get over your sister's death. You know, by dying. So you finally able to see your dead sister.
Yeah, now we can be together in death. Sure, man. Fuck it.
Hey, Lizelle, forget her. You and me. It's always been us. You know, it's the both of us. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think
Family
it's fucking amazing.
Together forever. Yeah. And then Hanto just wheels his
in his last moment of death. You know. Yeah. Jeep says, I was like, oh, it's always been Cheetah. No, I've only cared about every Cheetah. You know. And Lizelle is just like, oh. What about me?
Okay. Nope. You get to die alone. And Hanto decides that is a fate that is a just punishment for Lizelle, is to just leave her to be alone in the human world, unable to function because she's a spoiled kid and doesn't know how to do anything.
Oh, and also she's a fucking graduate who knows nothing but the human society, right? You know,
she will be human trafficked so fucking fast. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, but I think the best part is after 3 months, she's still wearing her stupid little gothic Lolita outfit, right? And,
yeah,
in fact, this outfit also is not raggedy and dirty in any other.
She which again goes to the question of how the like marionette or whatever they call them,
the human form, whatever, right?
Yeah, the human form things like work. Like the clothes come with it, so like do the clothes can if she
right?
Just,
so she takes off. So she takes off the driver and then inserts reset
again. Does it refresh the clothes? Yeah, like it seems like that's how it seems to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I guess, hey man, I'm amazed that within like these, she did not even attempted to kill herself off at any point, right? Right? Even though she actually has like no, it's not just that me trying to promote suicide or anything like that, you know, but like, her character,
she has nothing to live for, yes.
Her character literally has nothing. She lost her power, right? Her status, she can't go back to even her fucking home world dimension. Her dad's gone, right?
Her
no bank account. Her bank account, right, and everything. Like her character actually has like no actual motivations to exist. Like her character has like no actual character to exist anymore within like the context of the show. And I'm amazed that she did not just decide to end it all at this point. You know, right?
Yeah, it's pretty wild when you think.
Like
about
I don't know. I actually have no idea what she's even. Hey, I mean that's.
I mean, she has all the rocks. She has all the rocks she could possibly need to survive, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. She could just go live in the mountain. She could be a fucking go live in the mountain like a crazy person, and then become like a local legend. Oh, did you see the, you know, and that becomes like a little weird tourist trap. Oh, did you hear about the gothic Lolita that live in the mountain that eat rocks,
lives in the woods and eats rocks? Yeah, sure.
Right? If you go at night,
legend has it if you go up there, she'll blast you with her umbrella. What? What do you mean blast me with her umbrella?
You know, right? Sometimes some say it's a gothic Lolita, some say it's a weird Cthulhian horror, you know. Don't go at night, you know. I mean, she's not just doing that at this point, you know. But yeah, I think it's fucking. You know, once again, I think it's fucking that by the end of it, Lizelle is like the surviving quote member, like the person that ends up living the most out of all of our Grand New cast, right? I thought she was gonna die. You know, I thought she was gonna like one of those, like one of those satisfactory, like oh, the rich girl dies, the rich.
I mean, I guess we do kind of. I mean, I guess we do find out that there are other part timers that are again cut off from dark treats and are just like. I think they had to spend 3 months in rehab is the reason why we had the 3-month time gap. And then it's just like, yeah,
Right, but I guess if you think,
yeah.
I guess if that this fate is actually worse than death, if you think about it, right, for her, right?
Yeah.
Right, so it is way more fair. This is a way more tragic ending for her than actual death. Now,
Right.
But yeah,
And now we get to the Shoma and Longo of it all, which is, for the most part, it's just a fight. It's just a really good,
it's a pretty big
climactic
fight.
But as far as the narrative happening, we get confirmation that yes, Longo is the one that killed their dad, and yes, nobody else knew that that was the reason why their dad died. He just died, and then it was like, yeah, Longo was like, I couldn't have him bringing in a fifth.
I'm trying to climb up.
He had the audacity to breed with a non-granute, and so I couldn't let him taint our family's bloodline anymore. So I had to do it to him. I had to put him down.
Yeah. I have to make sure our family hierarchy remains at the top. I'm doing this for the family. I'm making sure that our family stays at the top forever.
I don't care what show on what was it on USA that woman was on. What was Suits on? What was Suits on?
USA Network, right?
I don't care what show. I don't care what show that woman's on. I will not have her bloodline taint our great family. More inbreeding. More.
Yeah. Nice fight. I'm amazed that the Sun used up all the. Hey, but Tariq, there was a form that didn't show up.
Wait, which form didn't show up?
Look, they brought back.
Oh yeah, Noel. We didn't go to the Christmas one, or we didn't go to the ramen one, because we also didn't go to the Christmas one. That didn't happen either.
Yeah. We didn't even get back Amazing Gummy again. I thought
Amazing Gummy. He didn't eat enough rocks.
He should have ate some rocks beforehand.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if you think about it, it actually works. I'm pretty sure it was working its way backwards too. Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. It starts. Yeah. It goes because he starts in.
Master over,
and then he goes to Blizzard Sorbet, then K-King, and then
he goes back to all of his individual, all the power up form throughout the show, right? I appreciate the effort. How they just went backwards, like a backwards progression for him for all his forms. I thought was neat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also we see the bike again, remember the bike?
The bike in both forms, both in its shitty CGI form and fucking stripped down and back in actual.
Yeah. Also, they fight for a long ass time, by the way. It is nighttime by the end of it.
Yeah. I mean, Hanto's fight is if Hanto's fight is any indication, this starts in the afternoon and just goes until nighttime. Yeah, sometimes you just have to fight a man for a couple hours in order to really get your point across.
You gotta let go of your grievance, right? Right? Like this is a long ass fight that they go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Shoma through the power of the lessons he learned.
A
real family.
Yeah, I mean, he wears them down, I guess, over time, and then just decides, hey, we get one last part of Shoma's catchphrase: "Stay off the drugs, or I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah,
which I think is still the most savage thing about this show is while this show was loudly about, we'll get to this when we review the series as a whole, but the show that was loudly about candy and snacks and stuff was thinly veiled about the drug, the opioid epidemic, and him going, if you don't stop what you're doing, I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. No more fentanyl on my streets.
Right? I don't want you back in my world anymore, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And then Longo dies, explode into a bunch of feathers.
He explodes into fire and feathers somehow.
Like a chicken, right?
It is weird that this is the episode where we discover that Longo has wings that he's never used before, and they are fully functional, I guess.
And that was a thing, right?
Yeah,
that he
that
could
was
do
a
this.
thing that he could have used. Sure, seems like that's something we should have used against Boca, but okay, sure. You had to have one trump card up your sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Look, someone pointed out someone pointed this out to me. Right, Gavv is the first season in Reiwa where the writer does not have a flying adjacent form. It's been pointed out.
Wait, hold on. What was it in Saber?
Saber, he had
he had one of the books.
One of the stupid books was the Phoenix or bird or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's dragon and all that stuff. Yeah.
But Gavv is the first season that did not have a flying base, aerial form or whatever the fuck. And so they gave it to Longo. I was like, hey, look, like, hey, hold on, hey, fly, I can fly. Yeah, that counts, right? Right? Yeah. Also, hey, Longo does not. Look, and in the end of it, he does not use the Bank Magnum to go into transform into Kamen Rider Longo or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Hey, that's true. We did. This is the first time in Reiwa that we have not ended on a Kamen Rider versus Kamen Rider fight, right?
Because I was amazed. I thought
he is a monster the entire time.
With all these stupid Gochu, they would have at the last minute to be like, hey, fuck it, hey,
yeah, can we and then it turns out Longo has a bitter Gavv on him too. Ooh.
That was the ultimate plan. And then he combines both, to become alright, or whatever the fuck. But Longo dies, and he dies in a feathery. I was like, boy, I don't think this is the one, the symbolism you want to go for with Longo. Right?
He dies like an angel.
I feel like this is the wrong message you want to be sending out. Right? You want to promote him to. Listen, still don't understand how right this could be a grand new cultural thing, right? Because we do see Glada and Sheena stay like some weird heavenly feathery after planes, So this could be a cultural thing, where I guess Christianity is just a big thing in grand new culture.
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Right? Great Jesus did die, in that world, right? But yeah, there we go. 3 months later, and then that's it. Yeah, and then we have an epilogue like that.
Yeah, and Shoma's making sweets. Shoma still does not seem to have told Masaru that he is his nephew. It seems like they are both somehow content in living the lie that they don't know who each other are.
Right? Real quick, so Shoma makes some cupcakes, right? Cupcakes, right? And threw it out, he makes, once again, there was like so many. I cannot believe that. Look, I understand that these gochizos are very fucking popular, and everybody loves these fucking gochizos, but I think they introduced like 5 new gochizos within the last 5 minutes of the show, right?
Yeah.
Also, so here's the thing, right? So we kind of established how these gochizo process is made. So when he makes those cupcakes, right? And then he got birthed like this weird little cupcake. Is this a permanent gochizo?
Right? I've got to assume that it's not. Right?
I have to assume, right? Because it's kind of established like the only goat that dies or what use are the artificial ones that he's made that are pre-made. But every gochu that he has actively made with his own hands, right? He's like,
guess that's true. I guess that's true.
Right. So this gochizo is a permanent gochizo, right? Like unlike the other, unlike the popping or the Zaku, just hey, those guys will fucking die.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But he goes visit Masaru. And then I was really confused on that. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess they're just gonna gloss over the situation.
He very much Masaru is very much it seems pretty
I think he knows the answer.
Confident. It definitely seems like he has come to terms with you're definitely my sister's kid.
You're definitely my nephew, but if you don't want to talk to me about it yet, I'll respect it. I'm sure you have your reason, but hey, if you ever want to talk to me, right?
Yeah, I sure would love to know exactly what happened to my sister, or maybe maybe he thinks that whatever happened was too traumatic. Out of respect for Shoma, he's like, you were a child of an abduction, right? And you went through traumatic shit with the family that you were born into, where you were essentially abused and kept in captivity. You probably don't want to talk about it. What was the girl that fucking, that girl, oh god, the problem is there's too many of these fucking stories these days about, people being held in captivity by their parents or some shit. And now I'm like, oh fuck, which thing am I even thinking?
Boy, that does not help me. Are you talking about the one that was living, that was kidnapped and held in the shed? Right, that came out a few years ago.
There's the one girl that like was her mom was like telling her that she had Munchausen by proxy and like had her mom killed, like that one.
Okay, not that one.
Like
okay, that's not the one I was thinking about. I think of a completely did not kidnap girl story.
Right, then there's the one where the girl was like under a basement or something in like Ohio that was like 15 years ago. Then there was Jesus.
Boy man, the worst was I can't even Google kidnap girl story, right?
Yeah.
Right? And we'll just give it a...
I mean, the real problem is that, like, again, we just live in a world where there's too many stories like that, and so it's just a thing of, like, which one are you talking about? Because you could be talking about any one of the various stories.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's too many stories. But yeah, Halo. I like to say Halo 3. You know, there's still Visa, right? But we could maybe get this resolved in V. At this point, look, you can do whatever you want in V Cinema now.
Yeah,
all right.
V Cinema is when you get to correct. You get to look at what you forgot to. You get to look at all the pieces missing on your plate and go, I need to fix this. I need to put more.
Yeah, you know, right. Look, I look. You know, you can think of whatever you want. Like it could exist in real life or in a dream. You know, right? Hey, bro, I hate this interaction. Is insane, by the way. You know, I get that these they're doing these weird little MCU post
yeah,
MCU
I mean that's
things.
and we've always done. We always do the passing of the
right. But here's the thing. These are starting to become too MCU. It's like how the MCU first started when they did the post credits. Like, oh, here's just a one-off cute little interaction that blink and you miss it, you know, moment, and you call it a day.
I mean, when do you think it got? It's like when do you think it started getting egregious? Because to me, this
probably with Geats, right? With Godchar. I'm sorry, with Geats.
See, you're
with
talking
Revice.
About, you're
right when
you're still
Ace
thinking
just
about
showed
this in context of Reiwa, but like, do you remember when we finished what happened when Forza ended? Do you remember the passing of the torch from that? Because that
what was that?
That was Haruto literally walks like through like Forza, interacts with the cheerleader girl, and she's like, oh, he's pretty cute, like, and it's like, oh, what? And like Haruto like has a full like it is pretty much the it isn't.
Boy, I do not remember what Forza was post credit. I can't remember what O's to Forza was, where we just see the two going off to school and that's it, you know.
Yeah,
but I don't remember what
Forza Wizard was very like, this is the guy, and he's here right now. Like sometimes it'll be something
he
where
just overtly states, hey, what's up? I'm the main character of the next show.
I have a ring on. Oh, and it's a big fucking ring. Like, that was Forza Wizard. So to me, I have been operating on that the entire time, just going, yeah, fuck it, I guess. If Wizard can do it, I'm not surprised. The only thing that's been surprising to me is, like, I think it's really egregious when they show up in their suit. I think that's more egregious. But, like, if they just show up and they don't know that they're a Kamen Rider, fine. Now, I don't really know why a fucking UFO blasts him from the sky. That was weird as shit.
Real quick, that's the thing I want to get to. Imagine if you have not been following Zest's, like, information dump in any way, right? Like, you have decided to be one of those, hey, I'm going to remain spoiler-free, you know?
Yeah, I sure hope people don't go into Zets thinking that it's about fucking aliens, because it's not.
Right? That's the thing, like, every like, post-credit, like, not post-credit, like, cameo, right? Like, ties so loosely ties
like
to
when
right?
it was Revice to Geats, it was like, oh hey, that box is for me. Don't open my box. Like that's
hey, you did not. I found this first, you know. Don't use your key to unlock. You're like, fuck you, game. What the?
Yeah.
You know,
but fucking, but the fact that fucking like that Zets is just him getting blasted by a fucking UFO is so, like, out of fucking nowhere. I don't even know what people are meant to imply from this.
Like people always joke about out of context moment in Kamen Rider, but holy shit, this moment is fucking insane.
It's for that to be in the last. I mean, literally, I'm looking at the timestamp. for this UFO to show up in the last literal 2 minutes of the final episode of the season is the most insane thing possible for this show. If you only watched one Kamen Rider series and you just saw this happen, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this? Why did a fucking UFO just show up?
Is this part of
flying
is
saucer?
This part of the lore? Is this a
straight up?
Was this a Grand Ute thing?
Yeah, were Grand Utes aliens the whole time?
Does this make some sense? Also, I fucking hate how he gets the Zets Gochizo, by the way.
Yeah,
you know,
it just falls out. Yeah,
right. And is that the fucking? I think they're called Capsums.
Yeah, Capsum. Yeah.
Right, he doesn't fight a cat's like, man, what the? Is this mine?
It would have been better if he had popped out. If he had popped out a Gavv Capsum and given it to him.
Right.
And he'd be like,
yeah,
"Oh,
you know,
this
right?
is weird. I've never seen a Gochizo like this." And then he goes,
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, that's actually for me."
Yeah, mine. Sorry. You picked up. Oh, sorry. Here, you know, yeah. Yeah, this entire cameo bit is fucking insane. It's so fucking crazy. I fucking lost him. When I fucking saw the UFO zap this man. Boy, this is. But if you do not know, I really hope this is not an actual plot beat of Zets. You know, right? I really hope we did not see. Was it Boku? No, not Boku.
Baku. Yeah, Baku.
Baku. I really hope every episode in Zets does not have a UFO show up and zaps him at some point.
All I can think of is that because we've already done the our prelude to Zet's video. All I can think of now is that maybe the issue is going to be that in Zets, people's dreams start having effects on the real world. So somebody dreamed of a UFO and it blasted them with a fucking laser. That's the only thing I can think of.
It's fucking amazing. Oh, by the way, hey, real quick, it's been revealed that Zets started 8 months early in production.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Boy,
that's
man, they
crazy.
Really,
they have 8 months, so that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking. That's insane.
I'll let you know, boy. We were joking about it with Gavv, right? Because it turns out that Lakia's whole fucking his whole Vera putting a la mode was a little last minute addition to the show because they did not
foresee the popularity of Lakia and Vram as
and they're like, oh fuck,
character.
oh yeah, hey, John,
R&D, get to building now.
Hey, right? I'll let you know. For the first story arc of Zets, when we get to it, that's gonna be the first story arc of Zets. They're not gonna change anything.
Whatever we've got is what we're getting. So hopefully we don't wind up with another Gotchard thing where it was locked in, but locked in between 3 different people, passing it around.
Right, but yeah, look, Shoma's Hey, look, I'm gonna deliver these treats to people. You know, I'm gonna change the world.
I'm gonna help the other Grand Utes kick their dirty habits of being.
Yeah, I'm gonna help them reform to human society. Even though it's kind of established that Grand Utes, Pork Tamer, have a way better understanding of human society than Shoma, right? Because fucking Stomach Ache made a whole fucking.
They go and make incredibly complex
tutorial videos, but here's the thing, right? Can the part-timer still access those tutorial videos now, right? Were those hosted on Stomach Ache servers, and were those servers using their Stomach Ache Wi-Fi or human Wi-Fi domains? You know, what's gonna happen?
Do they have some kind of resources to teach them? Do they have to go to a training course to figure out how to do taxes now that they're gonna be stuck here for the rest of their lives?
Right. All right, but yeah, that's the end of Gavv. Overall, enjoyable season. I like this season. You know,
yeah,
right?
this has been a welcome change from what we went through with Gotchard. I'll definitely say that.
Hey, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You cannot fuck up the concept. Here's the thing. Snacks, not a big concept for you to fuck up with. You know, everybody. If you see a chip on Marshall, hey, I can know what the fuck. Hey, everybody knows what that is. You know, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, look, there's more for us to say, but I think we'll save it all for the big review that we do, right? That will come out probably next week after that's wherever the fuck that gets uploaded based on the upload schedule, right? If I time this correctly, but hey, I enjoy Gavv. Definitely Reiwa, probably second favorite in Reiwa now after
Yeah,
Beats,
definitely,
right?
we're back. We're back. I thought we were slipping after Gotchard, but we are back in it,
Look,
baby.
it just turns out that if you just enter production 3 months earlier than normal, it turns out when you have an extra 3 months of to do your work early, you can turns out have a better product by the end of it.
Yeah, it turns out that everything that every single one of my teachers told me in school was actually right, and I should have managed my time better and practiced it out, like planned it out beforehand instead of trying to like just make something up on the fly at the last minute. Yeah, it's a pretty good pretty good lesson to learn, kids. Do your homework before you have to do it at the last minute.
All right, is that it for Gavv? Are we done with the TV show aspect of the series?
Yeah. Yes, we can now put with a satisfying chomp. We can one last satisfying bite.
Hey, this was a good snack. You know.
Yeah. I feel full. I feel fed.
Yeah. All right. That's it. All right. See you for full thoughts or whatever the fuck if you care about any of that stuff in the full Gavv review. All right. That's it. Kate, thanks. Bye.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
So, have you ever found yourself in the uncomfortable position of inadvertently lying to a bunch of people?
It depends on how big of the lie is. Right?
It's not something that's like. It's not like a white lie turns into a like now everybody.
Is this something that's gonna?
This isn't community level where it's like I've been lying to my law firm saying that like I had a degree from Columbia and now I need to get one from America. Like sort of thing.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Like, you thought something was gonna be true, and now you realize
Hey, look,
that it's gonna be a lot longer than you thought.
Sometimes here's the thing about lies, right? Lies is what the person interprets it as a lie, all right? Sometimes you can make an offhand joke that your friend, right, is who is studying to be a doctor is actually a doctor, right? But he actually ended up being a pharmacist instead. But your friends does not know that, and they believe for the last 3 years he might actually be a doctor, and that is the reason why he never shows up for the for parties because they think that he's a doctor, and not the fact that he might just be a pharmacist who may or may not be a bum at the exact same time, going through his weird. Continue on struggle in life.
Boy, see, now that's a different lie. That's a very specific lie that I know something about. No, this is a different lie.
Okay.
So, look. Pokemon Go, right?
Yeah.
We both dabble in the Pokemon Go to the polls,
yeah.
Right? We go to the raids and the Pokemon Go to the...
Yeah, those things. Yeah.
So, you are already level 50. Correct?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
You have maxed out your levels.
Yes.
I have been for the last year. I got to this point at the end of last year.
Okay.
I remember this because I remember specifically that it was at the end of last year because I was talking about this with my friend's wife when we were going through the whole thing with like. I guess cousins, my close family friend's wife, because like his mother had died and everything and all that. We were going through all that stuff.
Okay.
That I was like, hey, I'm still better than him because I'm only 1.5 levels away. I'm at 48 and I'm about to be at 40. Once I get to 49, I'll only have 1 level left, and I'm down to, and I'm at the point now where I'm tantalizingly close. To 49, right? I'm at level 48 with 23.7 million XP, right? I'm right there, right? So I'm like, and I've been telling people, especially Molly, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
rubbing it in her face. Like, oh boy.
Look. No. I'm not rubbing it in her face. I'm not rubbing it in her face. What I've been saying is, look. I'm so close to the end. Once I get to 50, I never have to worry about this again. Once I get to 50, I'll have maxed out. I'll be done. I'll be maxed out, and I'll be done. I can put this down. I only need to do it to like get shinies or like event Pokemon, right? I just have to get to 50. I'm at 48 point with 23.7 million XP. Once I get to 49, I just have to get through 49. 49, yeah, that's 25 million. But I'll get there eventually. I have time. I'll get through that by next year. Like, that's fine. Once I get through it by next year, that'll be fine. Yeah, hey, Austin, did you hear the news? Did you hear the good news?
Oh, yeah, I know what you were referring to. Yep.
Yeah, hey, pretty soon you won't be max level anymore, Austin.
Yeah, look. Hey, look, what do you mean? You just look. If it's just like don't just slowly increase it by 10 like they always do. Look, it's not gonna be hard for you to get to level 60.
It won't. It'll be. Yeah, I mean, look.
Oh my, here's the thing. I assume it won't be hard to get to level 60, but here's the thing. I bet it might get harder to get to level 70. You know, right?
Yeah. But oh boy.
Yeah, but you know what the dream? But the dream of level 80 might be impossible.
We won't have to stop it. Well, luckily it won't stop at 70 because they're fucking raising the level cap. 30 levels to 80 80 in October. For I guess it's because A to Z is coming out. Maybe that's the rationale. Fuck you, Pokemon Go. I was almost done. I was almost free. I'd have been done. I could have been done and then moved on with my life. I could have started playing Monster Hunter now or some other shit on my phone. Or stop playing games on my phone. Nope. You fucked me. You fucked me, Pokemon Go. You fucked me so goddamn hard. Jesus Christ.
I don't think they even announced what the conditions are to level up past 50 yet, but I assume. Right, because back then, I think they changed it in and out. Right, back then they make you do like a bunch of stupid little missions, like be friends with a guy for like an entire month, and we'll give you the level up or some dumb shit. Right. And I feel like at this point, right, there's no way for them to keep doing these dumbass and that they have to just do. You must get. So hey, I play Pokemon Go. So here's the thing, right? I'm really glad you brought this. I was actually talking to someone on Sunday during our Sunday Yu-Gi-Oh escapade. They brought it up. I was like, I should probably check my experience. Hey, Tariq, I currently have 250,000 EXP in Pokemon Go with my character. My character's been at level 50 for a long time. Right. I capped out I got to level 50 as soon as they rolled out the level cap for 50 when it first came out. Right. I might have been a day or two behind, right? Because I forgot, but I kept on that thing, you know, right? So I've been level 50 since pretty much within like a month of whatever the fuck the condition. Because I think level 50 had like a weird condition where you have to be with friends with a guy for like 15 days or some dumb shit.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. But once I never had to pay attention. I reached level 50. All right, I'm done. I don't have to worry about that shit. So
walk away. Hey, you're free. You don't have to worry about it.
Right, you know, and then maybe among a bunch of other things, I had to walk away from Pokemon Go, you know, right? Maybe, you know, like my traveling, you know. But maybe also because of COVID, I couldn't travel as much as I wanted to in Pokemon Go anymore as well.
Yeah, right? But look, hey, it's not like once you hit 50, it's not like you have to worry about all the little fucking events and shit. You gotta worry about a community day or something with it 4 times.
Yeah, I don't care about it. I don't know. Every time
you don't have to worry about that. Meanwhile, I'm out here running around like a loon, in like my pajamas sometimes, waking up at like 2:15, going, oh fuck, shit, there's a thing today. Oh god, I'm sorry.
No, boy, that's a lot.
I gotta go run.
Don't you have a lucky egg or something? You know?
I always know how to optimize. Optimize like crazy. You know, you gotta make sure that you drop the lucky egg. You use the Dialga Adventure Time thing to fucking extend.
Man, I don't even know what the fuck that.
Oh man,
sure, why not? I'll follow along with you.
When they put Origin Form Dialga and Palkia, so they have adventure effects, so you can hit a thing and use some Dialga candy, and it freezes time on items, so you can make your 30-minute lucky egg go for fucking 45 minutes if you keep
that's a thing? Holy shit!
Yeah, it's fucking goated. Yeah, it's the best thing. Yeah, fuck.
Oh man,
the Palkia one is way
about this.
The Palkia one is way worse because all it does is just expand the radius of which your your catch radius is. It's like, fuck that.
Sure, why not? Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm gonna extend these items like Lucky Egg. Yeah, I gotta do all this shit, but it's like, okay, it's all in the service of the grand plan, right? We're gonna get there. We're gonna be done. We'll be done. Hey, fucking 80 is an insane jump between. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like RuneScape or WoW, like what because those are the two games that I think of that like I have some experience with, where I know that like they did level cap increases. I don't remember what the base level like cap was before like the next level cap, but like
all right, real quick. All right, in the background, I looked it up. To get to level 50, you would need a total of your character would need a total of 176 million or some shit EXP, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So yeah, all right. So also, right, if 170 just that's from 1 to 50, right? Your cumulative your XP, right? I cannot wait to see what the cumulative XP is for to keep going afterwards, right?
Gotta. I mean, do you think it will hit 1 billion, or do you think it'll be like 500 million? Like I can't. I think it's got to be like 500. Like there's.
Right, I think there was a map someone did. I remember originally when it came out that if they would continue, how much you would
if it keeps doing it by an increment. Okay, so let's see if they keep doing it by increments of 5 million, right? Because between 40 and 49, it's 20 million to 25 million, and then 20 and then and then from 49 to 50, it's 30 million, right? So we just have to take that same exponential factor and add 30, which would be 5 times 30, so 150 million, right?
All right, sure, okay, 150. That means you need at least.
So that would mean it would be 200 and I mean, what was the cumulative to get up to 50? 150 million. What was it?
172, I believe.
Okay, so 172 million. So
let's do 170. Let's do 170. All right,
let's say 170. Let's say 170. That'll put you at 320 million XP.
Oh man, I would. Hey, once that, I will not go to instant level 50. Damn, my character would not go to instant level 50.
You mean instant level 80? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've really like Sisyphus, the rock has stumbled down again, and I must climb back up the hill.
Hey, you know what they say? You better get that credit card open. You better get some. You better go to the Niantic official site and buy some Poke coins. You better buy up those lucky eggs. You know, better be grinding. You better be grinding.
See, that's the thing. I've always been grinding, but now my grind. I mean, to be fair, right now they are doing this thing where they are doing like a quote-unquote XP celebration event that I think conveniently ends around the time of the level cap increase, where every catch is 2 times XP for nice and great and excellent throws and everything.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. Oh my god, someone made a fucking website for you to calculate how much you would need to get to level 50. Oh my god, fucking perfect. Alright,
okay,
here you go.
Yeah, go for it.
Here, use this. So I'm gonna quickly... current level. I'm at current level 50. Let's just quickly oh wait, is that? Oh wait, no, that's only level 50. Never mind. Oh wait, this is now level 80 calculator. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, never mind. This fucking calculator is useless.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, but yeah.
My point is, So the struggle never ends. Turns out I'm in purgatory. This is a sick joke. This is cruel and unusual punishment, and if this comes out and something happens with my my honesty is called into question, I'm blaming Niantic because they pulled the rug out from under me. It's not my fault. I didn't lie. Niantic told me that it would be the end, and then they changed their minds halfway through. I'm fucked. I hate this.